Hey y'all, just one old man in Texas here. Today was a day to look at Christmas trees. Traveled to Lowe's, Costco, Hobby Lobby, at home, and of course online at Amazon. Fake trees are something else. We had one for about 15 years and finally gave it to our daughter-in-law. It was a 7.5-foot unlighted tree, and we loved it. We had so many comments about how real it looked. Most had to touch it to realize it wasn't real. Next, we used a 6-foot yard angel for our Christmas tree for probably 3 years until our lights started going out, not LED. After moving to Texas, the cost of a live or real tree is quite high, being shipped from somewhere else and probably cut sometime in October. Freshness is not a thing with trees down here. So we looked for another fake one. Sorry, artificial one. What height? How many lights? How wide at the base? Flocked or unflocked? So many decisions. And will it look like a real tree when we get it done? They are really expensive nowadays too. We've narrowed it down to one of about 30 and not sure what will help make our decision. Strong enough branches to hold the ornaments? Need more lights? Too many things that are needed for us to purchase a tree that will last. How long? I guess the tree is only a symbol of the season and a holiday decoration after all. We will add years of accumulated ornaments to it, and I am sure it will look fabulous when we get done. So what is the problem? I guess making the decision is the be-all, end-all of purchases, isn't it? Now's the time for us to ask God for His input. Final decisions will be made, and probably sooner than later. Well, thanks for your input. Now, I don't know if these readings are being listened to. I am having a good time, and it was suggested that this is what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, if you'd like to subscribe or like or share this video, please do so. Having problems understanding how the reading applies to you, or if it does, God gives wisdom and understanding. Give Him a chance. Asking whatever question is important to you. The answer you get may not be the one you're looking for, but listen. Per usual, this reading is from the text of the New King James Version. Oh, and as usual, if you don't like the presentation, you're welcome to not watch or listen. It's your choice. Now, here we go. Proverbs Chapter 22. A good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, loving favor rather than silver and gold. The rich and the poor have this in common. The Lord is the maker of them all. A prudent man foresees evil and hides himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. By humility and fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. Thorns and snares are in the way of the perverse. He who guards his soul will be far from them. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. The rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. He who sows iniquity will reap sorrow, and the rod of his anger will fail. He who has a generous eye will be blessed, for he gives of his bread for the poor. Cast out the scoffer, and contention will leave. Yes, strife and reproach will cease. He who loves purity of heart and has grace on his lips, the king will be his friend. The eyes of the Lord preserve knowledge, and He overthrows the words of the faithless. The lazy man says, "There is a lion outside. I will be slain in the streets." The mouth of an immoral woman is a deep pit. He who is abhorred by the Lord will fall there. Foolishness is bound up in the heart of a child. The rod of correction will drive it far from him. He who oppresses the poor to increase his riches, and he who gives to the rich will surely come to poverty. Incline your ear and hear the words of the wise, and apply your heart to my knowledge, for it is a pleasant thing if you keep them within you. Let them all be fixed upon your lips, so that your trust will be in the Lord. I have instructed you today, even you. Have I not written to you excellent things of counsels and knowledge, that I may make you known the certainty of the words of truth, that you may answer words of truth to those who send you? Do not rob the poor because he is poor, nor oppress the afflicted at the gate. For the Lord will plead their cause, and plunder the soul of those who plunder them. Make no friendship with an angry man, and with a furious man do not go, lest you learn his ways and set a snare for your soul. Do not be one of those who shakes hands in a pledge, one of those who is surety for debts. If you have nothing with which to pay, why should he take away your bed from under you? Do not remove the ancient landmarks which your fathers have set. Do you see a man who excels in his work? He will stand before kings. He will not stand before unknown men. And that was Proverbs Chapter 22. Each proverb is accompanied by a different painting, so come back often. No repeats. Today's painting is Good Eye 2, acrylic on canvas. Check out the other readings to find Good Eye. Thanks go to Purple Cow Gallery for allowing the use of these artistic works. Click on the links below or copy and paste them to your browser for an additional look. Of course, all paintings are for sale, subject to prior sale, of course. So if you see anything that is interesting, check it out. purplecowgallery.com. Thanks for listening, and we will talk to you next time.